Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're doing really well. My name is Diane and this is Madame Butterfly Tarot, and this is going to be a pick a card for Tuesday the 14th of March. So pile number 1 is the Black Tourmaline, pile number 2 is the Moonstone, and pile number 3 is the Amethyst. So I will just give you a second to choose your pile, and obviously if you want more time you can pause the video. So just move that out of the way. So that's number 3. Doesn't want to go. Pile number 2. Did I just knock the camera? My apologies. Method theorist apologies. Okay, pile number 1, the Black Tourmaline. So you guys have the Galactic Federation Collaboration Meetings Community. Vegans, solitude, independence, peace. I see where this is going. And you also have the mantis beings, enigma, elusive, sensitive. This is going to sound kind of woo-woo, but I have to say it for someone that needs it. When you first have your spiritual awakening, you get a visit from the mantis being. A mantis being will come and check on you. So you might have seen them in, you can look them up. There's not a lot on Google about them, but you might see them in your dreams, or if you're meditating, you might see one. They're just coming to check you out, okay? If you want to know more about them, you can Google them. But yeah, anyway, you have the Ten of Pentacles. You have first lights, beginning a new cycle. And you have change. I'm laughing because I know what this pile is. So this pile is for those of you who may be a little on the introverted side, okay? For those of you who, like, you have mantis beings here. So those of you who are maybe, I don't know, maybe you're empaths, maybe you're just a little more on the sensitive side. Maybe, you know, and I'm not throwing shade here, I am one of these that I'm about to describe myself. Maybe people think you're a bit of a weirdo because, you know, you like to spend time by yourself and you talk about, you know, you don't like small talk, really. Small talk is irritating, and you know, this kind of stuff. People think you're a little weird because you like to spend a lot of time by yourself, right? You have solitude, independence, peace. However, you also have the Galactic Federation Collaborations Meeting Community. So if you are someone who's kind of an introvert, maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe some people would call us antisocial. I'm not one of those people, but maybe you prefer to work alone, you prefer to be alone, all this kind of stuff. You are about to start working with a group, or you're about to start, it's something to do with your money, I would say. Because you have the Ten of Pentacles, because whatever this is, you're beginning some kind of new cycle here. Spirit is saying the time for you to be like, you're still going to get to spend some time on your own, but the whole not liking the other humans thing, you're going to have to get past that a little bit, because there's something to do with your money with the Ten of Pentacles, like a new job or some kind of new business idea or something that's going to make you a lot of money, okay? But in order to do it, you have to spend time with the other humans. You have to talk to them, okay? It might not even be working in a big group setting, although it might be, because there's a lot of people there, you know. Maybe you're going to be a public speaker, which I know is something that strikes terror into the hearts of many. But honestly, you know, it used to scare the ever-loving bejesus out of me, but after you do it a few times, actually, you know what, it's not so bad. I promise you. But there's quite a few people here, you know, so you might end up being, that could be anything, because, you know, if you become a manager or something like that, you have to take group meetings, right? So it could be something like that, or maybe you're working in smaller groups, or maybe it's, you know, even working one-on-one, but it's it's gonna make you, I'm stuttering, so you might have a problem with your throat chakra, or you might have issues, I should say, not so much a problem, but issues with your throat chakra, like speaking up for yourself. Maybe you're a little shy. If you want to know how to work on your throat chakra, you should check out my other channel, How to Train Your Caterpillar. I have a lot of stuff on chakras there because they're like a mini obsession of mine. But it's definitely getting out there and working with people. So like I said, it could be starting your own business and like maybe taking clients, right? For example, maybe you are going to start like a Reiki business and you would have to work with people, right? But it would be one-on-one, but you would still have to talk to them, right? You can't sit on a computer all day by yourself, you know. You have to interact with the other humans, okay? That's what they're saying here. So that's going to be different for different people. Others of you, it might be that, like I said, you're going to be a motivational speaker one day and you're going to end up, you know, speaking to large groups of people, like 50, 100 in a room, right? Look at my problems I'm having with my throat chakra. This might be a pile that has worked on their throat chakra, or if you feel like it's something you, hold on. If you feel like it's something you're drawn to work on, like I said, you know, if you want to know how to do it, check out my other channel. But there's definitely change coming, pile number 1. You might even be moving. I'm just saying that because you have like the little dude's packed his little car and he's moving house. So you might be moving house or going somewhere for a new job or something. But I feel like it's more get ready. Okay, because this thing is coming in and it's something like it's like your destiny, basically. They're going to push you into this, okay? And you do have the black tourmaline, which is about protection. So you might feel like you have to protect yourself from other people. Usually the reason for the throat chakra being closed is having been abused in some way, like bullied in school, or maybe, you know, I'm not going to go into that, but yeah, you might have felt up until this point like you have to protect yourself from other people. That the time for that is coming to an end, okay? So that was kind of an intense message, pile number 1, but hey, look, money, woohoo! So I hope you find it useful and not terrifying. Thank you so much for watching, pile number 1, and as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care of yourself. Be good to each other. Be excellent to each other. Pile number 2, you are the moonstone. You guys have the fire element, warrior, passion, fearlessness. Immediately what I just picked up was something's being burned away in the fire. Also, you see that's like around about her middle. That's where your solar plexus chakra is. So that's the yellow one right in the middle of your chest. Well, not right in the middle, but like kind of just sort of in your rib cage. Like if you want to know more about the chakras, check out my other channel, How to Train Your Caterpillar. I have a bunch of stuff on there. But you've either been working on your solar plexus chakra or it's about to become heavily activated. The solar plexus chakra is all about inner fire, willpower, the desire to make one's own life better, motivation to do things for oneself that means you will succeed, that your life will be better, self-confidence, self-empowerment. So the things that no longer serve you, like self-doubt, being hypercritical of yourself, being, you know, like a lack of confidence, a lack of self-worth, all of that is being burned away in the fire. You have, oh my god, you may have been attracted to pile 1. You have answering the call, the time is now. I always think this guy is hilarious because look, it's, see the deer? He's just like, what, bitch? Like, just calm down, like chill out, what's your problem? She's all like, oh my god, like I have to run, someone knocked on the door. Sorry, I just think that's kind of funny. So you have answering the call and you have choosing your path. All is possible. Okay, so I find that interesting that they're both facing the same way. Okay, something is being burned away because you need confidence, passion, fearlessness for some kind of new path. It's some kind of calling. Okay, if you don't know what this is, you're going to find out soon. It may be, see, it's not that it's not an easy path, but it's different. Because he's clearly, it looks to me like he hasn't gone that way before, you know, and it's like very open, you know, there's like a lot of possibilities, but it's like what's going to happen kind of thing. So maybe this is something like it's some kind of calling, but you're having to be brave to do it, and I feel like it's happening now, okay? Or if it's not now, it's coming very, very soon. This might be a little push, okay? For those of you who have had some kind of calling, they're saying, okay, this is about to happen. Get ready, because, you know, when the time is right for things, Spirit starts to intervene, okay? You also have gift. So, for those of you that, this is going to resonate for some of you, you have some kind of gift, okay? Whatever it is, I don't know what that is. It's going to be different for everyone, but you have some kind of gift that they want you to use. It's something to do with choosing a new path, being brave, something that you're going to be very passionate about. Something, it's like being a leader. The solar plex is all about like leadership energy, and it's happening now, okay? So it's some kind of gift that you have. If that doesn't resonate with you, then this is some kind of opportunity being presented to you. Okay, but for most of you, I feel like it's some kind of calling, some kind of gift. You have the Ace of Cups, the Devil, and the King of Wands. You definitely may have also wanted to choose pile 1. You might want to check it out. So the King of Wands, the Devil, and the Ace of Cups. The reason that you've not done this in the past is a lack of confidence, because the Ace of Cups indicates self-love. The Devil indicates like things that are holding you back, getting in your own way. That's the reason you've not done this before. I find it you should definitely check out pile 1, because all of these cards, the figures in the cards, most of them anyway, are looking that way, which would be pile 1. The King of Wands is a leader. You are stepping into some kind of leadership role. Like King of Wands is fire, you have fire here, you have fire there. It's something to do with like being a leader. The King of Wands can be, I don't know, like a manager, a team leader, a motivational speaker. You can Google King of Wands occupations, but yeah, that's what the message is. So get ready, pile 2, it's coming. It's coming. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, pile 2, I hope, did I say pile 1? Sorry. As always, pile 2, I wish you many blessings, love and light. And pile 3, you have the Amethyst. You guys got quite a few cards. So you have the Kabbalah, Tree of Life, Integration, Life Lessons, Emanation. You have Ouroboros, Infinity, Eternal, Past Life. Okay, there's some kind of lesson that you're meant to learn in this life. You've brought something forward from a past life. There's something from a past life that needs to be integrated into this life. Something needs to be like unlearned from a past life. Something that happened to you in a past life has made you almost like cocoon yourself. You see here, it's made you almost like cocoon yourself and go into self-protection mode in this lifetime, and like kind of feel like you have to defend yourself or not be yourself. Because you see the snake here, it's someone, people may have come for you in a past life. You have crossing bridges. It's time for, yeah, it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So you're healing something from a past life here because you gotta release it, okay? Yeah, rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present, yeah. Distant thunder. So this is like the tower in this deck, clear the air. So you're having a tower moment, pile number 3, whatever's going on for you at the moment, you might be feeling very uncomfortable because you're having a tower, like you're going through some clearing of some kind of past life thing where people hurt you, you felt like you had to defend yourself. Okay, mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. You, pile number 3, I think you should watch pile 2 and pile 1 because I think they might resonate with you too. You are some kind of healer in this life. You have like a natural healing energy. So, you know, that can mean a few things. You might be from like a kind of healing bloodline. You might be a light worker that keeps oh my god, I've forgotten the word. Reincarnating, incarnating onto Earth. You've definitely been here before. You were a healer in a past life, okay, but you may have been a healer in like medieval times or something like this, and you may have been, I don't know, like burnt as a witch, or, you know, something like that, even like run out of town, you know. Maybe you lived in a small village and you were like a healer, you know, and they were like, oh my god, like the crops weathered, it was this person, and they ran you out of town or something like this, right? The thing that you have to learn is those times are over. We're out of those times now. So you don't have to hide this gift anymore, because the world needs, look at the planet. It needs healers desperately. You have poverty. Toil and labor. I see a few messages coming in here, so I just want to stop here. One of your past lives, or it could be from your ancestors as well. You've inherited some kind of poverty mindset from, like, that could be anything. That could be past life or your ancestors, like very recent ancestors, you know, because let's face it, it wasn't that long ago. People were like starving. I mean, depending on where you live, you know, it's still happening, or, but you know what I'm trying to say, like, it could, you know, in some places like one generation away of people starving, you know, but you've inherited some kind of lack mindset where it's like you have to work and work and work and work all the time, and it's like money is hard to come by. I have to work really hard for money, and it's like, you know, you may feel like as soon as you get money it slips through your fingers or something like this. This is what's being cleared for you at the moment. You might be a Gemini, because that came up in Gemini's reading. You have a main female. You have sudden wealth. And you have the Emperor. So yeah, I would definitely check it, at least check out pile 2. Okay, you're supposed to be like in the spotlight here, because you have wealth destined for you in this lifetime. You're breaking like generational curses, or you're breaking like a poverty mindset from a past life, something. Work on your root chakra, I would say, because that'll help with either one. If you want to know more about the chakras, you know, I have my other channel, the link is in the description box. But you're destined to have wealth in this life, but you got to break this. Well, you're in the process of breaking it anyway, so just keep doing what you're doing, okay? But it might be feeling very uncomfortable, because, you know, often the way that they break these things, like these mindsets, is by pushing you so that, like, you have to break it. I don't know how to explain it any better than that without going into like personal details that I don't want to do, because it's not about me. But like they'll push you into something really uncomfortable, so you have to break it, okay? So that might be what's going on at the moment, and you're being, you know, main female or main male, because you have the Emperor here too, right? So it's not about boys and girls, but you're being pushed into like the spotlight, being okay with being seen, because in the past, you know, you may have just, you know, past generations or like past lives, you were just like a little worker drone kind of thing, you know, like worse than that, you know, because conditions in the factories, you know, these conditions that these people went through were terrible. Like the little child chimney sweeps and like the people in the factories, like they endured terrible conditions, and you know, you might still be clinging on to that, or that's kind of what, maybe like what your background, your ancestors' background is or something, and you're still associating yourself with that, but that's not your destiny in this lifetime. Your destiny is like this main female, like a figurehead, or with the emperor, oh my god, sorry, I got too excited. With the emperor, like some kind of leader, okay? And see, with the emperor, you have, it's the wisdom. It's something to do with your wisdom, like the knowledge that you have, okay? Like you've been through it, either in this life or past lives, but you have some kind of destiny as a leader, but you have to be comfortable with being in the spotlight more, okay? Because you have money coming in, like a lot of money, and I feel like it's gonna, once you get past this mindset, it's actually gonna flow very quickly to you, okay? So that was your message. I'm sorry if it was a longer message and maybe a little intense for this time of the morning if you're watching it in the morning, but what comes out, comes out. So I hope it was useful, pile 3. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.